This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.
The Kingdom of East Anglia saw the birth of their greatest son, an Anglo-Saxon warrior destined to be a champion for the ages and a national treasure for all time.
Hey everybody, today is a day I've been waiting for quite some time. Almost like two to almost 3 years ago, I did a Kickstarter video for, it was one of the first ones I ever did. I got sent a demo kit for a fantastic game, and it is D-Day Dice. Well, I couldn't wait for this to come out, and now it's finally here, and wow, what a game this is. It's beautiful. It does everything why am I explaining it? Why don't we just go down to the table? I'll run through the rules a little bit and let's take a look at D-Day Dice.
Okay, so here's everything that you have for D-Day Dice. This is just fun, plain and simple. Now you're going to start with the first scenario. As you can see, it'll give you a number, exercise the tiger, and what we're trying to do is get and survive with enough guys to defeat this bunker. So we've got to be able to take a hit and be able to have enough guys at the end. Now getting up here is not the easiest thing. Now as you can see, these shields are how much damage you're going to take every single turn. There's going to be a roll dice phase, which is your very first phase. You're going to roll on here, and you are going to roll kind of Yahtzee style. You're going to lock in two dice that you see that you want. Say for instance that we decide to keep these two, okay? And then we would roll the rest of these dice. And we'll talk about what the dice do in a minute. Now we decide to keep these two, and then finally we get one last roll, and oh geez. Well, we get this. So what does this all do? First of all, skulls are bad. Very bad. If you get a skull, that's going to eliminate one die, so you're going to have to pick one die to get rid of. These here are soldiers. These are good. You're going to add these soldiers to your count because soldiers die pretty quickly in this. So here we would have 2, 3, 4. So we would add 4, which would give us 8. An award symbol is basically courage, so we would get one of those. And then we would get 1 star. Of course, we wouldn't have gotten that courage because we have to eliminate one die, like I said. There are different things that you can get on each of your cards. You're going to see that with certain sets, you're going to get extra things that are going to help you out. And there's one symbol that we didn't show you on here, which is the wrench. If you get the wrench and a bunch of wrenches, you're going to be able to get item points. Now, what are all these points going to do? Well, item points are going to help you buy items, okay? And these items are going to help you throughout trying to get up through this area. Now, after we spent all our dice, we're going to do an upkeep, and then we're going to adjust our unit marker, okay, which is this. Then we would go to here. We don't have to move right here. We don't have to move this turn, but on the next turn after that, we are forced to pick an area to go to. Okay, but each time we're taking a damage. So every time we turn this, we're going to go through some things. We have a rally, find item, and draw awards. We're going to be able to spend the stuff that we roll and attribute here to buy awards. Specialists are going to help you get through here. Like this particular guy, the corporal, re-roll 1 die in your final tally. So if this was our final tally, we would have a chance to re-roll this 1 die, and there we would have got a wrench, and that would have helped us. Finally, we have the move phase, which we can decide to move, and once we do decide to move, when we come up here, and even if we don't decide to move, we either have to take that many damage and subtract it from our infantry, or we move up here and subtract that from infantry. Now there's other kinds of symbols on this board, like machine guns. Not only do you subtract 3, but you're going to roll a d6. So now we would lose 6 guys, which means we would have to have 2 guys left. Also, before you can even move, you have to have the courage to move. So you got to have enough courage points to move, be able to take the damage, and keep moving forward. And different things are going to happen. Minefields. You're going to want certain type of unique specialists in this pile here that are going to help you out, such as decoys, grenadiers, marksmen, engineers. Also, you have platoon leaders. You're going to pay for these with the stars that you get. And these are really going to help you out. Medics, which are going to help you. Minesweepers, which means you ignore these mines because these mines can be nasty. Scouts, sharpshooters, which are going to help you ignore any skulls that you get. But the real key of this is trying to roll red, white, and blue of the same color, because you are going to get these special abilities that are going to give you and really pile up your infantry, your items, also your courage and stars. And the whole point is to try to get as much as you can so you can progress quickly through here to get to the final area and defeat the boss. There are a number of different scenarios. They get harder as you go, and I do mean way harder. And you are going to be fighting the good fight for sure. This is just something fantastic. It's a press your luck type of game, but it has some strategy where should I go or shouldn't I go, and it really builds the theme and is just a great entry level game. So let's go up top and get my final thoughts on D-Day Dice.
Now, by the time you guys see this, you probably have seen a live play, because I just couldn't wait and I wanted to do the live play on this. And I just have to tell you, this is just a fantastic entry-level type of war game with a good feel. You know, this year, two great games have come out, Crowbar and this. I love them both. I'll tell you what. You want to talk about beach invasions, this is just fun, simple, and you can get anybody in to play it. It's that good. It's just fun. For the old-time war gamer in you that wants to play a war game, maybe with some of your kids that don't want to sit there for 4 or 5 hours and play something a little more complicated, it's okay to have a game like this and just have that feel, have that fun, and share an experience with loved ones. Or just solitaire, just sit there and play something and have some fun and try to take out the bunkers, the vehicles, or whatever else, because there are vehicles in this. This is a fantastic game. And like I said, I remember doing the video a couple of years ago, couldn't wait for it to come out, and kind of forgot about it, and then boom, here it is, finally here for everybody to enjoy. You can get it at Miniature Market, or you can probably get it from these guys here, which is World Forge Games. Go to their website, check it out, see if you can pick it up there. This is going to go quick. Make sure you get your hands on it. It's a good one, and I guarantee you, on all I know, that you would enjoy this, whether entry level or somebody that's played for a while. Sometimes it's just fun to play a light, press your luck war game and have a good time. Isn't that what it's all about anyways? Just having a good time. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob.
End of the game, and you could get this from Miniature Market, right, Grandpa?
You can get this from Miniature Market. That's right.
Yeah, everything you need. Bye.